so far this year has been at times interacting with the people. I work at the Franciscan, and so we're working with people constantly during our working day. And sometimes it's such a joy to be there with the people, but at times it can be difficult because there's so many things that go into the culture of poverty and the cycle of poverty. And so trying to kind of put myself in relation to these people and trying to go deeper than just giving them a piece of bread, than just offering them food, trying to go toward their heart and all the broken parts of them can be challenging, trying to find out how I could possibly fit into their lives. The people have also been, they're my greatest challenge. They've been also my greatest joy. Definitely when I signed up for FEM and signed up and headed toward Philadelphia, I was wanting to work with the people. I love being with people. And so, and working at the inn, you get a lot of time to really be one-on-one and really get into people's lives and hear what they have to say about their experiences and where they're coming from. And one of our guests in particular really comes to my mind. Her name is Carol Rose. And she's one of not all of our guests at the inn are homeless, but Carol is homeless. And but she is, I've never had a conversation without her laughing or smiling or something. And she's such an inspiration to me and such a joy to me because she does face so much, and she has very little, even compared to some of the guests in our yard. There's very little that she has, and yet she finds a reason to smile. She finds a reason to get up in the morning and a reason to go about her day, and it's just unbelievable. I work day in and day out at the St. Francis Inn, and that, is my ministry and is the main thing I do during the week. And so, it is my favorite ministry too. I couldn't imagine being somewhere else right now in my life. I couldn't imagine doing something else. It really is my favorite thing to do. Get up in the morning, go to mass, and to, be a part of the inn and a part of its workings. And one of my favorite things about being at the inn is just being in the thick of things. And it's that culture of poverty is right there, and it's hands-on, and it's a reality that I've never known before. And getting to know that reality more and more every day, because we're so close to it, is an amazing thing. There's a lot of different people that inspired me in my ministry, but the people that first come to mind are the 3 lay women that we work with at the inn. They are not married and they're not religious, but they live and work at the inn full-time, just like all the other team members. And it's amazing to think that they would choose to live in that kind of lifestyle. For me, dedicating a year to St. Francis has been amazing and trying and wonderful. But to think of dedicating 10, 15, 20 years to such a crazy and unique environment is awe-inspiring. So when I signed up for FEM, I actually didn't know that much about the program, and so I had a pretty open mind, I think, when I packed my bags and headed off to the East Coast. And so I didn't really know what to expect. And then when I got there on opening retreat, everyone was amazing and friendly and excited. And so I think being there on opening retreat and meeting everyone the first couple of days got me excited. And being at the inn and seeing the community that the inn provides for us as FEMs has been amazing. And it's really gone above and beyond my expectations. I didn't really know what to expect, but at the same time, I hope that it would be a really fulfilling year of service, and it has in so many ways. It's gone above and beyond what I could have expected. So how have I changed by doing FEM? friend of mine actually was just in town and just asked me that same question, but I think it's something that it's going to take me a long time to really come to understand, because there's so many ways that my eyes have been open, and that this experience doing FBM and spending time at the inn has really influenced me and influenced my understanding of the world. And I think in some ways, it's definitely kind of thickened my skin a little bit, because there is so much intensity to the reality of this environment, and the poverty and addiction and homelessness, and so, but in some ways I'm so thankful for that, because that's just a little bit more reality that I've come to see is a part of the world that we live in, and a part of our own home here in the United States, and it's so important to remember that. And so in some ways it's kind of given me a thicker skin and grounded me, but also in some ways it's just strengthened my belief that you really can find joy amidst trial and amidst immense suffering, and that there is dignity, so much dignity to be found in the most heinous of situations and the most like ugliest of peoples. Almost like there's so much to turn your face away from, but at the same time there's so much dignity to find when you look a little bit